You're vaping?
Yep.
Why?
Don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
We pre, but we don't judge.
I kind of like this. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody got that. Ain't nobody got that. Yeah.
How was that, man? Was that the first time you had? Well, I'm pretty sure you had people, but it was the first time you had like the Man Dem, and the dogs them watch you record just off rip like that.
It's the second time. I usually don't have people in here.
You seem like you're like a solo musician. Yo, get my engineers,
Yeah.
my wine collector, and that's it. Yeah, I'm saying like
Wax the whole bottle, though.
That's nothing.
Cold. Oh, excuse me.
that's nothing.
That's nothing.
Wow.
What kind of blood you got in you?
It must be savage.
I think that was his way to try and ask you what's
your
your background.
It's a long day. It's a long day.
I'm Zimbabwean.
Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
You're the first Zimbabwean.
Zimbabwean South African.
South African, like Zaire?
No, like Johannesburg, South
Okay.
Africa.
Oh.
With a sprinkle of Madagascar.
You're what? Interesting.
Yeah.
All over the place. Oh, that's dope, though. African now, too.
Have you been back to those places?
No, I haven't been back in any of those places since I left. I'm planning on going back this year, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, specifically to South Africa.
Whole family trip or just you? Like.
Most likely just me, more on like a music trip, like to connect with like artists over there and see what's popping.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Going back to this whole studio experience that we just had with you, is this something like that you're cool with? Like having different studio experiences with people, trying new things, you know what I'm saying? Your music always has been like, you're never in just one box. You're always trying to master the craft of what you do. Like,
Yeah. I'm honestly open. Like, it could be a whole room full of people and I would still work the same way and I wouldn't feel no ways about it. I feel like different environments bring different things out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So like I may be used to like recording on my own or like having like a 1-2 person in here, but like in these moments like when I have you guys here and it might bring something else out that probably wouldn't have come out if it was just me and like the engineer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm always open. Always open.
which, by the way, she just made some freaking fire.
Yeah.
Like,
I did.
Check out a bit of it right now.
Close, like to what I'm hearing. Like I want to do something that definitely sounds more like a Travis Scott, like something that I haven't tried before, and I need to try to tap into that.
You know what's crazy? I would have paid like $10 to just be here and saw this. Just
It's
chill.
not too late.
see how you copy?
I cut myself out.
Yeah. Just email him the email.
But think about it though, like I guess I'm saying like in terms of like Russell's backyard jams and shit. Like just imagine I wouldn't even say an open jam session for artists, but just like everybody just, put in some money, buy some food, some drinks, and everybody just vibe out.
That's what it is, a jam session.
And like, well, yeah, it would be a jam session. Record some stuff.
That's a really great idea. I might start doing that.
You did something like that before. But I think it was like an interview kind of thing. Like it was a lot, like he brought you and it was like a live crowd. And I believe you got interviewed, but I'm not too sure if you performed at the spot too. You know what I'm talking about? You remember?
Do you remember what I look like? What
jacket?
I'm not too sure. It was a while ago. It was a couple of years ago. But like I remember, like it was a little series that the guy had he was doing, and he was bringing people together, and it was like a live performance.
At Bar Cathedral.
I think it was at Bar Cathedral.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Isn't that the guy that does all those live shows?
Henny knows.
Okay.
Shout out to Ninos.
Okay.
They had I forgot the name of it, but like yeah, it was like in the bar area, and I
And
was
people
sitting there,
there,
and they were like interacting and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that was really dope. That was really fun.
We need more events like that here soon.
I think I would actually like it to be more intimate like this, where like people can come through, get food, get drinks, just chill out, vibe out, and just like watch me work.
Watch you work. Oh, that's a
We want to host
series.
it. We gotta host it. The
Watch me
first one, we
work.
have to. Oh, not even that. That's our. Yo, sorry, Charmaine, that's our idea. But the first one will be
Dead
with you.
ass.
The
Dead
first one will be
ass.
with you. No, yo, we're gonna put it. Yo, that's right. Get
It
people
has
like,
to
yo, they
be.
charge people. We get people come in. Yo, watch me work, and we watch
Or
Charmaine
we
work.
could partner and do like one or two every week or like every other week together. I'd be so down for that.
I'm super down.
Fuck, that'd be so dope.
All we need is
Because I'm
some.
always cooking.
Because,
Like, I'm
and
always...
my boy, you said he plays the guitar too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'll come in here and just start singing some Maya content. I'll give some me and Char. You hear me and Char is friggin' unreleased. Like even they. Oh my god, Vegas. Ooh,
Watch
you
me
used to
work.
get scared making music or being in not making music per se, but being in the industry because you have like you know what I'm saying. You've seen the ins and outs of how this shit goes.
I wouldn't say scared. I would say more like apprehensive. Because like I do love making music. I love writing. I love recording. I love making videos and performing and all that stuff. But like there's just so many different types of beasts in this industry where it's like you don't really know like what you about to walk into for real, and that's like where the apprehension comes in. It's like, am I sure I want to go like venture down this road? Like, what if something happens like along the way and everything's good, but then like it's like something just pops up at me. So like I'm just more apprehensive and cautious than anything else. Not necessarily scared. Because I also do believe, like, I'm a firm believer in God, right? And, like, I think that I'm using my gift from God. So, if God gave me the gift, He's obviously going to, well, I like to believe, He's going to find a way to shield me and protect me as I navigate the world with the gift. So, I don't feel scared. I'm just more, like, weary, apprehensive, like, cautious with what I do. Yeah.
Are you with that with your like your marketing, your promo too? Like how you promote yourself, how you promote your videos, or just in general? I see that you're being a little bit more sexier now too. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I seen your last video. You know, you're in the bed, looking nice. Is that something new that you're experiencing, being the sexy side of you?
Feeling yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel like I'm adding more of like a sexy component to what I'm doing, but I also want to be careful not to over sexualize myself because that's not me. I'm still like the fun, like tomboy, like chill bitch, right? So I'm trying to find a common ground between like being sexy but still being me. So like I just don't want that to be my thing.
Yeah,
like,
no, I get you because you are confident. Like I see the confidence obviously before, so now it just feels like you were just delving into like just I'm gonna be confident, sexy too. Like, why not?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like I feel more grown now than when I started my music. So like I want to incorporate like the way that I feel as a woman. I feel more grown and more sexy. So it's like I can sprinkle a little bit in there, not too much, but just a smidgen, So yeah.
Continue on the music. Take us to that. I think you released a song today with Goldie.
Yeah.
It's a remix, right?
Money?
How did that?
Money.
Yeah. How did that come about?
Give me one this, give me one that. Bring it to the front if you got it in the bag. I want this and I want that. I'ma pay it in cash cause I got that. Cause I got that. Repeat in my jewelry jeans cause I like that. Clarity, custom BBP, and it shine back. Trust me, you can't get you one of these. You ain't like.
It was actually pretty easy. Like I did the song and I would like the more that I listened to it, I probably listened to it for maybe like 3-4 days straight. And then I was like, nah, I gotta get Goldie on this. And like we've been talking like back and forth for a while about like working with each other. And I always said like once I get something that I know that it would fit her, I'll hit her up, right? So when I heard money, easily, I was like, yeah, this got Goldie written all over it. So I'm just like, yo, do you want to do this? She's like, yeah, send that. So
Send that.
so I sent it and she did it and I was like, yeah, I knew it. Like, and she sounds great. She sounds amazing on it. Like, I can't even imagine who else would have been, who would have brought what she brought to the record that I really needed on it.
And you guys did a video together too.
Yeah.
Another thing I've heard, like again, I think perfect timing because Cody, it's another thing that we have a complaint with everybody in the city, not just the females now. It's the men too that are just not as consistent. But Goldie has been super consistent this
So
year, so like
consistent.
everything made sense, right?
She's so amazing. Like, and like honestly, meeting her in person for the first time, I can honestly say like Toronto's a place where like you come across a lot of weird people or like people that may like act like they like you or like act like it's good vibes, but you can really like your energy can tell like you're not really
like
yeah. But like she was a sweetheart from like top to bottom. Like I didn't feel awkward. Nothing was awkward. Like she was so humble, so like loving, caring, and just like embraced me. And I was like, yeah, I love this. I love this.
She's a real nigga.
And she's so talented.
Very, very, very talented.
And she's sexy too.
Exactly.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying?
She
No comfort,
is
but yeah, she
that part.
Hold on. No, that's his sis. That's why, right? But no, like yeah, I like to see it, man. I like to see beautiful women working together, like you two working together. Obviously, the women in the city working together because we don't get to see that a lot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why do ladies have a problem with people saying women now? Is it because of the man at the end?
Who has a problem with people saying
The other day we saw, I can't remember if it was the other day on the pod or just in general now when I'm saying, oh, women are like, no, I'm a lady. Like,
okay, that's
bro, like, what the hell?
That's
like,
so dumb. I don't understand why anybody would be mad at that. Like,
it's a sensitivity thing, I think, and the wokeness.
Yeah, people are
like I could semi understand female, semi.
Or maybe it was the female. Maybe it wasn't woman. Maybe it was the female. Maybe it was the female.
Feminine. Anyways, I don't know. What's a female? Like, what, is that? Honestly, are they breaking it down now?
Honestly, it doesn't bother me.
That's crazy.
Female, woman, lady, whatever. It doesn't bother. I don't think that it's that serious. I can't speak for any other woman or whatever, but like for me personally, it doesn't bother me.
Strange world. But it's the Man Dem Show. It's your boy Vegas.
It's your boy Gutsy. I totally forgot we didn't even do an intro.
And we are live at Abstract Studio today, courtesy of probably one of the best rappers this city has to offer.
Oh my God, stop.
Female rapper, fuck it, all rappers in general, like men and women. And yeah, women. I'm here to introduce a friend of the show, because we had her on a stream one time. Charmaine in the motherfucking building. What is going on, homegirl? Mental health check. How are you feeling?
I am struggling.
Life is lifing.
Life is lifing. Life is whooping my ass. But I mean, I get up every day and I just take it on the chin. You know what I mean? Because like, it doesn't last forever. But it's been a lot lately. Like on the personal life end, it's been a lot. A lot.
Music is your gateway out of that.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, so you'd be spending a lot more time doing this now.
Yeah.
Trying to get away.
Yeah. I think it's my safe haven. It's like where I can leave everything else at the door and just come in and get like a time of bliss. And not worry about like whatever it is I got going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think you had like a hiatus in music for a couple months, right?
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
That was a year.
The last one was
We Outside.
No, there was one after that, but it was low key because I didn't really do nothing. I didn't really push it for real.
Yeah.
We knew
but
that.
We Outside was the real last real push, and then like I want to get into that. So what? I don't explain exactly what happened because there could have been a million things, but what made you be like, okay, I'm gonna like
take a break,
take a step back for a minute? You're still making music.
I
You're still,
would.
but it wasn't the main focus.
Yeah. It was more like I got to a place where like I could tell that my mental was suffering. Um, it started to feel more like a burden than like a dream, and more of a job, and there's too much pressure, and like there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I just wasn't okay with, and I just got to a place where I was just like I can't do like if I'm gonna make music, I can't do this. I can't do this. And there was one particular incident that really was like the nail in the coffin for me, which I won't get into, but it was just like very much so like as a woman, you meet men and like you encounter inappropriate behavior and shit like that, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, no, I don't want it that bad. You know
Was
what
it
I mean?
from a producer, like somebody in the industry?
Yeah.
That's why.
And I was like, if this is what like if this is the road that I have to go down, then I'd rather not. Like I don't care enough to do that. And like I feel like like I have enough talent in me, and like I have enough in me where I know that like I'd be okay without it. So like once that surfaced, I was like, you know what? Let me take a step back, venture out to other things, focus on other things. Like I literally stopped like recording for a whole year. I didn't write, I didn't record, I didn't do nothing. Like I left it all alone. I was taking walks, going swimming,
Jeez. Real
cooking,
life.
baking, like just like focusing on things like that other than like music. And
Go on, really quick. Favorite thing to cook, favorite thing to bake.
okay, my favorite thing to cook, seafood mac and cheese.
Seafood mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I am literally a genius with the seafood mac and cheese. Okay, once you have mine, you won't have nobody else's. I'll tell you that.
I'm allergic to seafood, so I can't have it.
I like the seafood, but I don't really rock with mac and cheese. That's
Maybe you like it.
Jesus.
what I'm saying. Maybe.
Cooking show loading.
we can we, I can
We'll
make some
figure something out.
I can make some alternatives for y'all.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Cool.
But
Bake.
there's that.
Yeah, the baking.
Baking, I can make a really, really good like triple layer cake, red velvet cake
Okay, now
with
Oh,
cream
we're
cheese
talking.
frosting.
yeah, now we're talking.
Oh wait, we gotta do this. Shot the shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the cream cheese frosting.
Oh.
Chef's kiss.
What are we doing next week?
Cooking with Charmaine. Cooking with Charmaine. Cooking with Sharma.
Whenever you guys want to.
Don't say when
Yo,
I'm.
don't
I am
say
a
that.
fathead,
Yo,
eh?
we will pull up. We will pull up. We will record. I will move everything over. We coming.
We have to do it now that we sit it on camera. You know what I mean?
We say a lot of shit on camera. We don't mean it. Sometimes we do. More times we do. But no, for sure though. That's so dope. But no, it sucks that you had to go through that, man. And I guess my question is, when women go through these experiences, why do you want to still protect the entity? That would be my question.
I don't think it's like protecting the entity. I really don't. I think it's more like, if we're being realistic, when women speak about certain things, we end up being the target in situations like we were the victims in. So I feel like a lot of women just choose not to even subject themselves to that because it would literally just make it worse. So it's just like, I'd rather not say anything and just like move on and live my life than, put myself in the spotlight and have people like literally throw tomatoes and rocks and all that shit at me for something that happened to me. I know like in this particular moment that I'm in life, I can't do that. I can't handle that.
Does it make it hard for you, like, just dating in general, going through situations like this?
It does. It does make it harder. But I also have a really, really great sense of intuition. So I, even though I'm open to like dating and doing, like exploring and things like that, I trust myself enough with like my abilities to know like when something is for me and when something is not. Like I can spot a red flag from a mile away. And once I do, I'm not somebody who like continues. Like I would just disappear and you'll never see me again.
That's not good.
Sounds like a Cancer.
I'm a Capricorn. What do you mean that's not good?
I mean, if you sense something, shouldn't you like talk about it?
Not sense, see.
It depends on what you see, though.
You got a 1-2 time with me saying something to you and it not changing, and then I leave. It's not like the first time I see it, I just bolt. No, like I'll see it, I'll say something, and watch. If I see it again, I'll say something again. If I see it continue, it's time for me to go. Because at this point, like, if somebody tells you that they don't like something or like there's something that you did the first time that made them uncomfortable, if you're willing to do it a second, third, fourth time, you don't give a fuck.
You
for
don't
real.
respect. Yeah, there's no
that's
respect there.
So like that's where I'm just like, no.
If you're telling, that's different if you're telling them. But if you're like, sometimes people just don't even tell. They just see it and they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then they'll see it again and like, I'm off. I'm done. No.
I always give people a chance. I really do. I always give people a chance. But if I see like you're wasting the chances I'm giving you, then
So you Toronto niggas is too fucky. You have to calm down, man. Let the girl them live, man.
How do you even know it's from Toronto?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
he is.
I was gonna say that. I'm just like it probably.
It could be anywhere though. The man them are just too fucky. They need to just relax and let the girl them breathe, family.
It's not even that though. It's you would think that would be the case, but it's not that.
Thank God, then.
Like for example, like the last relationship I was in, it wasn't anything about that. It was more like if I'm telling you something that makes me uncomfortable, right? And then you get mad at me for telling you, or you ignore what I'm telling you, or invalidate my feelings, that's a no-go for me. Like, there's no women that has, like, no other woman has to be involved in that. You're just invalidating my feelings. You're invalidating the fact that, like, what you're doing is not sitting right with me, and you're continuing the behavior. So I can't deal with that. He would have been better off cheating on me. I'll tell you that right now. He would have been better off doing that. Because, like, the lack of respect part, I feel like, is a lot worse.
Yeah.
You don't think cheating is something with an issue of respect?
It is an issue with respect. It is. But if, like, you're blatantly, if I'm, like, for example, like, if you say, let's say, like, you leave dishes in the sink. Random example. You leave dishes in the sink. I tell you, hey, I be washing the dishes all the time, and I hate when you just like put the dishes in the sink and then I have to wash it after. Can you just please wash it, right? And then you look at me and tell me I'm tripping, I'm doing too much, and blah blah blah, right?
It's
whatever.
just dishes.
Yeah, and it's just fucking dishes, just wash. You know what I mean? And then you do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That right there is like, that's the bare minimum of respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the very, very, very smallest part of it. You can't even respect me enough to just be like, okay, let me just wash my dish so like my girl don't feel like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just a common courtesy or decency.
Yeah,
I get it.
If the bare minimum is not there, I can't expect it to be there if other women come into the picture. You clearly don't give a fuck.
Or situations with money or family things that he might be selfish of and not think of you first. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
A lot of issues.
And that was my main thing. Like, it had nothing to do with any other women. That was my thing. I'm like, you're not even going to have my back when it's like me against somebody else or like my family, your family, nothing. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's get off of this negativity. Let's bring it up a bit. Well, yeah, let's bring it up a bit. You're back into the studio. What decided you to be like, okay, I need to get back. I need to make music again. I need to have fun again. What hits you over the head and be like, yeah, I got to do this.
Honestly, it was part of my pact with myself from taking a year off. I said I'm gonna give myself 1 year to do absolutely nothing to do with music. Just do whatever I want, blah, blah, blah. But once that year is done, I'm gonna get right back to work. And like I wanted it to feel like it did the first time, where like I was making music and feeling happy and just having fun, and it feeling more like a passion than a job. So once I got to that point after my year break, I was like, yeah, it's time for me to get back in here now. And now it's like I feel like I'm making some of the best music that I've made so far in this time.
How much of that is abstract, like being involved?
It's all abstract. Like I signed with them in January and I started recording in January, and everything I've done this year has been with them. And it's all been like flawless.
Wow, no, that's dope.
I worked on some things like towards the end of last year, because like my brother, he also like records me at home. He has a setup there. So like some of those ideas I brought with me, like when I started with them, like for real. But yeah, like I feel like I've been pumping out more things that I'm like really, really like proud of since then.
You should shout out your engineer in the camera right there.
Shout out Auntie. Yeah.
Does he
What
make
the hell,
beats as well?
Auntie? Yeah.
Does he make the beats as well?
Yeah, he does.
So the beat that you got, that was just played was his beat?
Yeah.
Fuck, don't kill me. That guy's sick.
And he does a lot. He works with like Smiley, Golde, TV Gucci. I think it was it YG or something. He works with a lot of people.
It's funny, until you said TV Gucci, I'm just like, I was looking at this guy like, yeah, so has Vegas.
No, but we were just talking about it earlier, like how he worked with Smiley in 2020 and I worked with him before that. So it's like a handoff, like a relay. Because I'm part of a lot of origin stories, but not necessarily the next level story. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm fine with. You know, I think to every story there needs to be an elevation point.
Absolutely.
It's like when Goku's with Master Roshi, he had to go to King Kai. And after that, he had to go to fucking Supreme Kai's. And he had to go to Barris. You know what I'm saying? So there always have to be the master that teaches you the next step, the next step, the next step.
So for the people them that don't watch Dragon Ball, take it like this. It's like Tariq messing with Dre, then he messed with Kanan, and you know what I'm saying? He went up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
And then became no more, and then
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Yeah.
Same.
Sorry. Anime guy here, I apologize.
It's okay, man. You know
Are you into like TV culture, movies, TV shows? Anime?
Somewhat, sort of, like, I'm more of like...
Temptation Island.
No, actually. Which, by the way, that season pissed me off, but you know what?
Which one, the one that just passed?
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch the Spanish one with Monteo. Is that his name?
Montoya.
Oh my God.
Montoya was crashing out, boy.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, but okay, let me not get...
No, we need to get into this because I'm not doing that. First off, me and my girl are not going on that.
Yeah.
I am not. I told him I'm not going anywhere where I'm trying to get seduced and my girl is trying to get seduced. How is that trying to better your relationship? That's not.
No, you're not lying. Like, I feel like if you get to a point in your relationship where you feel like that's necessary, just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because listen here, I'm very level-headed, right? But if you put me in that scenario and I see my man doing something, the whole house is going up in flames. The whole house. I don't care. Because, like, what do you mean I'm watching you give it to another girl in my face? No, can't do it.
So imagine me as a man, I'm watching my girl getting that bunny hop. Like, what?
I think it's worse for you guys.
That's what I'm like. Bro, he ran across. Did you see that? He ran across.
He ran all the way.
Just to get upset and then drop on the side. I was like, yo. And then her too.
The girl pissed me off though. Because, like, why are you mad that he's mad when he just seen you with the I was like, okay, bro, like...
And then she got pissed and then she started crying. Like,
I want to go home with him. I want to go home. I was like, girl, shut your ass up. Shut up.
But yeah, I'm sorry. As soon as my
Okay.
girl even says that, like, yeah, we're going on. No, you're going on Temptation Island. I'm like, not me.
Okay, no, but aside from the drama, because I love me a good messy show, I really do. But actually, I'm like more somebody who like watches true crime. I love watching like interrogation videos or like murder mysteries or like things like
48.
that. Yeah, and like horror movies and shit. Like I'm not. Yeah,
So if we catch a body, we know who to call.
I do know all the.
Yeah, she knows where to hide it.
I didn't say anything. I don't know anything.
So is there like a scary movie that you've seen recent or like a preview that you're excited for? Or I know like I don't know if it's scary. I've never seen the first one, but I seen Megan 2.0 is coming out.
Oh, the Megan
The
one.
doll, with the doll.
That one pissed me off.
This one I see the trailer. Yo, the bitch is like flying. She's like Mission Impossible, pretty much.
Wait,
like.
there's a second one?
Yeah, part two's coming out.
Okay, I gotta watch the trailer for that one.
The trailer looks fun. I'm still. It's gonna make me watch the first one. I'm not gonna lie.
Because the first one, like, it was really good. It really was. But, like, it pissed me off because I'm like, you gonna let a doll do all that?
But
All I'm doing is pouring water on it.
But look what Chucky did.
I lie.
Like, look at Chucky did. Chucky was a doll doing all sorts of
You know,
madness.
when Chucky could have caught a quick
Yeah, him too.
He was
move,
relentless.
dog.
That little guy was relentless.
Since you're back out and obviously you dropped with Goldie, I'm pretty sure you have this wonderful song will be coming out. We'll be listening to. What do you want the people to get from this new drop, this new run that you're coming with?
I think my main focus is getting myself out of the box where people classify me as a rapper. I've never liked that. I don't, it's not my preference because I feel like it limits me. And even though I rap, I also sing and like, I
Very
make
well.
Yeah,
thank you.
very well. Very well, yeah.
Thank you. I make so many different genres of music that like, I just want people to understand that there is a lot of versatility to what I do. And they should be expecting like different sounds from me. It's not going to be just rap music. And I'm actually trying to ease my way out of that category this year. So even like with the project coming up, it's a mix of R&B and rap. Because I mean, they both are me, but they're both me respectively. Like there's one part of me that is more on the rap side. There's another part of me that's more emotional and more in touch with my feelings. And I feel things too. You know what I mean? I'm not just like fuck niggas all the time. I'm not. But I think that's my main focus. Just getting people to understand that there's a lot more to me than just rapping.
That's dope.
You're an artist.
She's an artist. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
Big artist.
Charmaine, you always know. You're like sis, you're family, you're the cousin of the family, you're the part of the Man Dem crew.
Yeah.
Really quick, let the people know how they can get a hold of you, how they can listen to your music, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. You can find me on Instagram at _I am Charmaine. TikTok, same thing, _ I am Charmaine. On all DSPs, Charmaine. And yeah, do stream, keep up with the kid, Shane, see what I got going on. And yeah.
All right, man. Well, we'll be definitely seeing a lot more of us with Charmaine. Charmaine all over your platform. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Almost the Man Dem Show.
It's your boy Vegas.
It's your boy Gutsy.
I'm out.
We off for this.
It's hard.
It's so hard.
Oh, this is actually freaking yellow tape music. That's